So what you got to ask yourself is the big question. Is it now okay still to decide to sit on that fence? Or is it time to say something?
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo! Jeez, Rick, oh my God!
Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers, and welcome to another video. I think now we have to be completely honest. I think you've all pretty much got the general idea of how bad it really is going to get, considering how bad it's got already, and we've still got 4 years of these idiots left. In fact, longer than 4 years, 4 years and a couple of months. They have made it their sole purpose to destroy anything and everything to do with this country. I would hope it's because they are stupid and they don't know what they're doing, but in reality there's a sinking and sudden realization from a lot of people now that maybe they do know exactly what they're doing, and that makes it more terrifying. I mean, we are on the verge of huge unemployment. I've said by the in 6 months, I said the unemployment will be up by at least a million. We've got businesses that will go to the wall in the next few months. Other businesses scaling back. People already finding the pinch in their pocket, getting to a level where it's becoming intolerable, and we've only just started on this dark journey. Now, the problem is the only way this will ever change is if us, we, the people, do something. And before you start YouTube, this is not a call to incitement. It is me showing a way of showing that you want to do something verbally. You can never ever agree to a violent solution to anything, even if that's clearly what a lot of people really want to happen. A lot of people genuinely do want a civil war, which will serve the purpose that the government wants it to serve, the elites want to serve, which is to, as soon as you resort to that, as was demonstrated by the Southport riots, and as soon as you go down a violent route, they've got you by the cojones. Although, to be fair, I say that, they've got you by the cojones now by doing exactly what I'm doing now, which is something that grinds me a bit when you get people criticising you and attacking you and just throwing shit your way, or just like picking on the smallest things that you do wrong on your channel, when in reality every single one of us who do these videos and post on social media are doing it knowing there is a huge risk that we could get arrested. Remember, it's been revealed that 30 people a day, that's every single day, 30 people get arrested for what they've posted on the internet. You need to let that sink in. Now, the whole idea of that is, the whole idea of what I'm going to be talking about on this short video, is the fact that they've generated fear. And that's why they keep arresting people. That's why they keep making sure that if you rape somebody, you get a suspended sentence, and it takes a while for you to go to prison, to go to court, sorry. You don't go to prison, it's usually a suspended sentence. If you're a politician and you punch somebody, it's a suspended sentence. But if you've noticed, the second you do something on YouTube that raises an issue, or on social media, a criticism, a few poorly chosen words for a few moments before you realise and delete it, you get immediately arrested, processed and sentenced instantly almost. When we have people like Lucy Connolly, who is currently sitting in prison for a longer term than somebody who gouged somebody's eyes out, there's a problem with the system. But there isn't actually a problem with the system, is it? It's lawfare. And the whole idea is to stop people like me and the many other wonderful people on YouTube. And I did ask for a list of people. I have had a list of channels, and I will be doing that video shortly, where I'll just list channels that are worthwhile following and watching, because they do the same job I do. And there is a lot of us, you know, and it's quite an intense market. But I don't ever see any other creator as an enemy or an opponent or somebody I want to beat. It's not a race to who gets the most subscribers or anything like that. I see them as battle buddies, other brave souls, both male and female, who are prepared to put themselves at risk of arrest. And that's where the crux grinds. This is when you really do have to ask yourself whether you can actually now, with all that's going on, actually still sit on that fence and not commit to one way or another. The more voices, it's voices that are the most important thing for people to stand up and say on social media, on YouTube. Even though YouTube, our channels, those of us who do these kind of videos, YouTube deletes comments, it throws us down the algorithm line. It's hard, you know. It's you are producing content that, okay, other content creators, I mean, that's the one, oh, you're just copying so and so. It's not copying, it's because each YouTube creator is giving you their take on it, their opinion, how they feel about these things. And all of us are just trying to do the same thing, which is to open people's eyes. But you can't sit on the fence anymore. It literally has got to that stage. You've got to make a conscious decision what you're going to do. Now, if you're going to carry on sitting on the fence, then shut up. Don't complain about anything and everything that's going on in this country. Because if you're not prepared to get off the fence and actually say, look, I stand for this, then there's no point. You're just as bad as the opposite side. It is literally getting that critical. It is literally getting to that stage where we need people to actually decide where they stand, because sitting on the fence isn't getting you anywhere. Now, as I said, alluded to in the video earlier, that I understand the fear. I do genuinely understand the fear, and I understand that a lot of people can't do what I do, which is sit talking to a camera and putting my face out there, so you know exactly. I'm not hiding, I'm there, you can see me. It is what it is. But if you're going to sit on the fence, you have no right to complain, because it's not going to get you anywhere. Spending your time with your head buried in the sand, shouting la la la, hoping it'll all go away, it's not. You see, before, these things used to be fads and little things that probably would disappear after a bit, but not now. You've got another 4 years of this crap, and it's going to get worse. I wish I could tell you that it'll all get better in the end, and it probably will. But for the next few years at least, it's going to be horrendous. It's going to be a real struggle. But what we need is voices, people speaking out. See, I don't mind being the mouthpiece of people, but when you go on social media and you see these people who are just sitting on the fence and don't want to offend anyone. Look, we're in a situation in society and a culture now where it doesn't matter what you say or what you do, you are going to offend somebody, because we've created this culture of offence like it means something. If you're offended, no one cares. Well, no, it shouldn't be that no one cares, because we never used to. Someone go, I'm really upset about that. Oh, well, just get on with it. It's all part of a plan to belittle us and drive us into silence and drive us into compliance. and the most belligerent two of the most belligerent nations who genuinely don't like being told what to do and really don't like being told to shut up is here and the United States of America. The United States of America currently have a leader who's making things, although it looks a lot worse, is actually making things a lot better in the long run. And us, who are being beaten down and destroyed. So no, you can't sit anymore on the fence. No, you can't try and not offend anyone. Because if that's how you're going to function, if that's how you're going to be, if that's how you're going to do things, then there's no point. Don't complain. Don't jump on Twitter or jump on my comment section and have a moan about stuff if you're not prepared. You see, I have people in my comment section who I am fully aware can't do what I do. But I also, on their comments, they make it perfectly known to everyone who reads it where they sit. And that's either for or against. But we need more voices, and you can't sit on the fence. You have got to stop trying to keep the peace. Pick a side and then stay on it. And remember that those of us who do these videos, we're trying to awaken just one person. Make one person, even come in the comment section and say, you're right. I stand for this, this and this. Let go of your fear. Because that's what they use to control us. Right then. 2 videos are coming up at the end of this one. You know the drill by now. One will be the last one I upload. The other one will be the one that is chosen for you by the mighty algorithm of the YouTube. You like what I say, enjoy what I say, agree with what I say, you just hit that subscribe button. You can like, you can share, you can attempt to give me a comment in the comment section and watch you have 4 or 5 goes before they finally let you do one. Remember that that's YouTube. People who do these videos and talk like we talk are going to get picked on because they don't really want the truth out there. They want some sort of truth, but not the real truth. So try, and if you do, make it a good one. If you do and it's stupid and it's silly, you're just going to get some stickle bricks thrown at you because it's just not worth it. Any case, enough of that. I'm done. So yeah, until the next one.
What the fuck is this?